Hello, my name is Jeremy Myers. I'm an author and blogger at tillhecomes.org. And I started this blog about 10 years ago. Since then, I've started maybe 20 or 30 other blogs. And I'm only running about 10 blogs right now. I don't blog regularly on all 10. tillhecomes.org is my main blog. Over the past 2 to 3 years, I've helped dozens of other bloggers and authors start their own blogs, and many of them come to me with the same complaint. They say, I love writing books, I want to start a blog, but I don't feel like I have the technical know-how or the knowledge or the website development skills in order to start my own blog. Would you help me? And I'm always happy to help other bloggers and authors start their own blogs. But I also know that lots of people don't realize how quick and simple and easy it is to start their own blog. So in this screencast, I want to show you, if you want to start a blog, or if you are an author or a speaker and you want to start your own blog, how easy it can be, how quick it can be for you to start your own blog. The reasons, of course, to start a blog is it helps you connect with other people around the world and around the country who share your ideas or who want to learn from you, or as I've found, whom you can learn from as well. For example, down here in this blog post, 10 do's and don'ts in loving homeless people, this is actually a guest post from somebody that I met online and have met in person several times as well, who has a wonderful ministry of working with homeless people down in San Diego. You can see here that he wrote this, and he has a whole series of posts on helping homeless people who live in your town. I've met him online as a result of my blog, and you can do the same thing when you start your own blog. So it's not that hard. It only takes a few minutes, and it's something that if you are an author or a speaker, you should do. You see here I've written several books. I give most of them away through my free email newsletter, which I send out. I try to put out a free ebook every 3 months, and that's something you can do as well, or should do if you're an author. Start an email newsletter, and again, if you have a blog of your own, then readers can find you, you can find readers, you can interact with other people about their ideas and your ideas, and a blog is one of the best ways to do that. Now, the first thing you need to decide before you start blogging is whether you want the free versions or the paid versions. It costs a small monthly fee to have a paid blog. Lots of people think, well, why would I pay for a blog when I can have one for free? The reasons are many, but some of the best reasons are if you are paying a little bit of money, it's going to give you a little bit more discipline, a little bit more drive, a little bit more motivation to keep your blogging efforts going. That's just a fact. If you're paying something, and many psychologists and others have noticed that if you're paying something, then you take it more seriously, and that's the same with blogging as well. But more than that, if you are paying for your blog, then lots of things come with it. You get what you pay for to some degree. Free blogging platforms like Blogger.com, WordPress.com, they're good, but they don't have nearly the control or nearly the styling options or nearly all of the ways that you can make it look and make it function for your readers and for your reader experience. Take, for example, this little thing up here. Twitter, people can connect with me through Twitter, through Facebook, and through Google+. And you can do that by use of a plugin that on a paid blog, on what's called a self-hosted blog. So I highly recommend you use self-hosted blogs or paid blogging platforms to start your blog. If you start with a free one, you can upgrade later to a paid blog, depending on how you do with your blogging efforts. But really, you should just start with a paid blogging platform from day one, because later on, if you choose to go to a paid version, you're going to lose some of your readers in the process. You might lose some of your posts. You might lose some of your comments, and that's just, you don't need that headache down the road. So you can start off relatively cheap, very low cost entry to get started blogging, and you should just do it the right way from day one. And look, if you pay little money and you decide it's not for you, most of these blogging companies will give you a refund anyway, and so just pay a little bit of money up front, take the discipline, take the leap, and again, it's very low cost anyway. So what we're going to do in the rest of this screencast is just show you how you can set up your own blog. First thing you need to do is choose a host. There's thousands of companies out there who will store your hosting files, your website files for you. This is where all of your blog posts get stored, your images, all right, and all of the HTML, all of that stuff, all the stuff you don't really know how it works. A hosting company is going to store that for you and make it all work for you. Okay, there's thousands of them out there. If you're going to pick one, you really should choose one of the best. HostGator is the best. Probably they are one of the leading web hosts in the world. Not only because of their relatively low cost. Look at that, starting at $4 per month. And they always have these sales. I'm going to show you in a minute how you can get 25% off instead of just 20. But also, if you just become this huge, big name, popular blogger, you can easily and quickly upgrade to some of these other options. You know, virtual private server hosting or something. So if you're going to pick a host, pick one that will grow with you as you and your blog grows, and that is going to be cheap to get started off. And especially, here's the key thing, they have great customer support. Look at this. If you have questions, you can get into a live chat with a customer service representative. You can call them toll free. All right, it really is true what they say here. They eat up the competition. This is one of the best, most reliable web hosting companies out there, and I highly recommend them. So the first thing you need to do is go over and choose your hosting plan. And you see here they have several different plans. Again, I recommend if you're just starting off, start with the cheapest. Why go more expensive when you're just getting started? Myself, I'm using this baby plan. That's because, as I said earlier, I have all of these domains that I am running, all of these websites that I'm running. With the Hatchling plan, you only get to do one. For just a little bit more per month, then you can have unlimited domains. And I'm running, like I said, 10 to 12 blogs right now. At one time, I had as many as 20 or so. And I can do them all on this baby plan here. And later, you know, maybe I'll upgrade to a business plan or something else. But right now, this is going to work fine for you. You can compare them all down here and see what the different options are, but just choose, you know, if you're just getting started, this is a good way to go. All right, so you'll want to do that. And then the next thing you'll need to do is enter your domain name. I'm doing this one, startablogin5minutes.com. Here's your extension over here on you know, .com, .net, .org, or .us for United States. Put something in here that helps, you know, describe your blog, what you're going to write about, who you are, something that makes sense to you. And you know, continue to step 2. If you put in something here and it's already taken, then it's going to tell you. Like, for example, if I put in my website that is already taken and I clicked on this, then it's going to tell me Tillycoms is not available to be registered. All right, so you will want to do that. And then after you have selected your domain name, so again, mine is going to be startablogin5minutes.com with the extension. Make sure you put in the discount code for your 25% off, blog in 5 minutes, blog in 5 minutes. That's going to give you 25% off. And then you go and click continue to step 2. Now, I'm going to skip this next screen because it has all of my billing information, my credit card information, and all of that sort of information, which I don't want to make public for very good reason. But when it's a pretty standard checkout screen, it's going to ask for your account name, you know, to set up, your credit card information, and there's some options at the bottom of the screen for further security, additional add-ons. Just, you don't need any of that stuff. Just go with the bare bones basics. And again, make sure you use this blog in 5 minutes code to get your 25% off. So I'm going to pause this video for just a minute while I put in my credit card information and check out. Okay, after you check out, you are going to get a screen at HostGator.com that tells you to check your email. And sometimes this email comes within a minute or two, 30 seconds possibly. Other times it can take 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Mine took about 20 minutes to come. And during that time, I got online with their customer support and chatted with them online just to see how long this usually takes. And they said it never takes more than 1 hour. What they have to do is register your domain name and set up your account and give you some hosting and, you know, register your username. There's a whole bunch of things going on behind the scenes. And it can take up to an hour, but usually 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Mine took about 15 minutes, 10 minutes before it came. And this is the email that comes. Tells you here's your login, here's your control panel. You want to click on this control panel one, this control panel screen. It's going to take you to your control panel. You'll be able to change your password later. It gives you your username here. Click on that. Alright, this is what it looks like, and my login was 5, and there was my password that goes in there. I will be changing my password later, so that one in my email there, which you saw, will no longer be my password. When you come over here, what you'll want to do is to set up your blog quickly and easily in 5 minutes or less. Just come down here to this quick install. See this software services section? You're going to come down here to the quick install button, and what you're looking for is WordPress over here on the left. We're going to install WordPress. This is your blogging platform of choice, the best one out there. This screen comes up, okay, with your website. Don't care about this unless you're going to install it in a blog or maybe some other screen. But the best way to install your blog is just to leave that as it is. Sure, we can enable automatic upgrades if you want. We're going to put in our email address of choice here, what we want to call our blog, start a blog in 5 minutes. And we are going to put something in here that makes sense and who we are. Alright, you can change a lot of that information later if you want, or set up a new account, but install now. Pretty simple and easy. It hangs out at 1% and then jumps all the way up to 100% pretty quick. And there we go. It says congratulations, you are done. Okay, here's your username, password. Again, I'll be changing all of this. And you go and click on that. And look at this. Can log right in. Okay, put my password in there. Oh, that wasn't it. And there we go. You are now in. This is the dashboard to your WordPress blog. You'll get to know this, and it's really simple to set up a blog post from here. We're just gonna, you can come up here and go new post, or over here. Okay, click on posts, and we are going to add a new post. Pretty simple. So simple to start a WordPress blog. In this video, I show you how to start a WordPress blog in 5 minutes. Check it out and get started today. If you start a blog using this video, let me know in the comments below. Later I'll post that video here. Also, it's a good idea to add an image to your blog post. So you click on Insert Media. I'm going to upload a file. I'm going to select it, and I already created one in advance. I'm going to use, let's see, which one did I want? Let's go with this one. You can upload more than one if you want, but I think this is the one I want, and it is. Okay, put it on the left. There it is. Alright, publish. Alright, so simple. There it is. There's our first blog post. This is the default theme. So simple to start a WordPress blog, and we did it in well under 5 minutes, starting our own post as well. Okay, so if you have any questions about this process, I encourage you to come over to my blog. Go to my About page here. You can contact me through Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and there's my beautiful wife. You can contact me as well through this contact form area down here. Happy blogging. See you online.